hauling freight across the state line. Watching RG Bargy's logo start to shine.
G'day RG Bargy crew, hope you're having a fantastic day and your family's happy and healthy. All right, I bought a paid mod, which is the DOMS Diesel and Chrome 379, back in the beginning of April. And believe it or not, I've only just got around to putting it together, as you can see here. It's a fantastic looking truck, and I thought I'd give you my point of view on it, my opinion of the paid version. I have been running the free version for quite a few years and love it, thought it was great. So when this became a special, I actually got this for $40 when it was on special. It's currently at $65, I think. Let me just check. Where are we? Yep, at $64. It used to be $80. It's gone down to $64 again. I got it on extra special at $40. But yeah, I thought I'd run through it. Like I say, I actually bought it back in April. It was April 4th or something like that. And I've only just got around to putting it together today because of a lot of things that have been happening in the background. If you've been following my channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's get on to brighter things. So yeah, I love the truck. I think it's great. I'll give you my opinion whether I think it's worth the cost and so forth later on in the video. I'm just going to show you now. We'll do a bit of a walk around so you can have a look at the truck. And this is how I've put it together. There's many different ways you can put it together. Let's exit the... Actually, what we'll do is we'll pop out. I'll start one fresh so you can have a look at it. Interior is quite nice too. And where are we? Services, truck dealers. So you've got to go to the mod dealer to get to it. And there it is there. And we'll go customize. And this is what it looks like when you first start out. Just noticed that. It's the first time I've seen that. More than, okay. So yeah, so it starts out like this. Doesn't look like much. Looks like a bit of a hot rod. And you've got various cabins that you can choose from. Quite a few. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cabins you can choose from. And we'll run through them so you can have a look at them. Flat top, 48 flat top, 48 high roof stand up, 48 low roof stand up, meaning low roof on the cab itself, 63 inch flat top, stand up, 70 inch ultra cab, day cab, Merc, which is this fella here, and ultra day cab. And as you can see, the difference between that is the ultra day cab has a bit more headroom and a little bit more room on the back of it. So they're the different ones you can go with. We'll go with the 48, which is, I think that's the one that I've got on the other truck at the moment. Can't remember offhand. It might actually be. No, it was a stand-up one it was. But we'll go with this one just so you can have a look at how it's put together. Then you've got quite a few different chassis to choose from. I won't go through them all, but you'll be able to see a few of them. Factory, 245, 265, 285, different lengths, 305. So you can have an ultra stretched. Leveled, meaning that it's at the normal standard level. And again, going through all the different sizes. Up to 305. You can then go the lowered version. Up to 305. Then yeah, your 8x4s, same sort of thing, different lengths, and so on and so forth. As you can see, got quite a few different variations. We're going to go with the 6x4 factory. Let's go with medium one. There, that fella. Okay, so you've got all those different ones to choose from. Engines wise, let's get rid of the all bar the actual DOMS engines, so you can see what it comes with. Okay, so again, you've got quite a few different engines to choose from 430 right up to I think it's 700, in some cases 630 horsepower. 500, yeah, there are 700s in here somewhere. There we go, 700 horsepower. You've got open pipe, you've got performance, stocks, cats, you name it. You've got quite a few different ones to choose from. We'll go with let's go with 600 horsey, if we can find one. There is one there. There we go. We'll go with the Strokens ISX 15, 600 horsepower. And gearbox is the same sort of thing. Let's go with just the DOMS ones, so you can see what it comes with. Okay, so you go 13 speeds, 10 speeds, 18 speeds, with and without retarders, and start from 293 diffs, go up to, I think, 410. I think it's the highest. Final drive, yep, 410 is the highest. We're going to go with the 285. Whoops, hang on. 18 speed, 293 with retarder. And then you've got your paint jobs. Now, with your paint jobs, which one? Which one is? There is one that I've got here that's out of date and therefore doesn't sit correctly on there. I'm pretty sure it's these ones. No, I might have gotten rid of. Oh, I have. I've gotten rid of it. Anyway, okay. So these are the different paint jobs that come with it. And again, you've got quite a few to choose from. You've got standard colors. Then you've got actual paint jobs. And ones that you can choose colors with, that you can change just like you would with any paid mod truck. And again, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll just give you a quick rundown of some of them that you can have a look at. That's quite nice. And we'll pick one in a minute. Let's go with that fella. Okay, so again, heaps of paint jobs to choose from. We'll go interior for the time being. You've got quite a few steering wheels. Again, we'll get rid of... Oh, hang on, that's a light pack. Sound fixes. We'll go with those. Steering wheels. You've got, again, quite a number to choose from. These ones don't necessarily work, all of them. Oh, they are working, I'm sorry. There you go. Quite a few different variations of steering wheels that you can choose from. Stock wheel and stock custom. That's different. But yeah, so you get the idea. Heaps to choose from. Same with your dash. One thing I will say is don't have much of a variation in in steering wheels. In gear shifts. The gear shifts are basically just balls. And that sounds weird. Shows you balls. But yeah, they're basically just balls. Glowing balls. So you don't have much of a choice there with your gear shifts. But you can do quite a bit of alterations on the actual interior. For example, you can change the bezels on your gauges to whatever you want: swirl, wood, chrome, carbon. Let's go with chrome. What else we got? And change the dash. Where's the node for that? Dash trim. No, is that the one I'm thinking of? Oh, that's for this part here. So let's go with, let's not go with burl. You can change the dash, the same type, burl. You've got quite a few different ones there to choose from as well. So, you get a bit of customization on the interior. You got a number of different mirrors. This one here, which is quite a ways out from the side of the truck. So if you prefer to be able to see your mirrors more readily, you'd probably go for, I think it's, this one, the 389, which brings it in closer to you so that you can see it more readily. You've got antennas that you can put on it, etc., etc. Your floor patterns, you've got quite a few different ones with that. And I won't go through all of them, but you get the idea. Club box, we'll go with burl again, so it matches that. Then you've got interior, or cabin trim, sorry. So we'll go with burl. You can change the color of the insert on the seat. Actually, that probably matches better with the burl. And you can change the color of the actual seat. What's this back here? Oh, that's your headache rack. So while there is quite a bit of interior customization, you can do your chops on your windows. Short chrome, boom. And you can add a CB radio. Hanging items, you've got a choice of 2. Like I say, while there's quite a bit of customization in the interior of the truck, it's still not a great deal. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. There's not an awful lot of customization you can do here. There's enough to keep you going and make you happy and make it unique in your own way. Exterior-wise, there's quite a bit of customization, but again, it looks more than there is because there's a lot of nodes, but it's a lot of the same stuff. I hate to say it, but it's, for example, your guards, okay, go with your custom guards, custom paint, full chrome, full fender paint. You got your standard type fenders. So, that's a fair bit of customization. Again, I might be being a bit picky, but it is a paid mod. I would have expected a bit more in the way of customization. And not only that, some of the things are hard to find. For example, here, when I first did this, I clicked on that node and it actually was the hanger node. I don't know why now it's changed to the bumper, but when I clicked on that, both of them were hanger nodes. But now, after I've done a bit of mucking around with the truck and building it, now it's coming up as bumper. But before you couldn't find it because it was just a hanger. Because you couldn't find it, you couldn't get any lights on the back of the truck. So we're just going to do that. Put the hanger on. Work on some mud flaps. Not that you need them, but there you go, just to dress it up a bit. And you get the point. So you've got quite a bit of customization here. And you can change the driveline to match the paint job. So you've got all the bits and pieces that you can change. Whoops, we've got to zoom in to get to that middle one. and paint the frame same color as the truck. And then up here you've got your deck plate, which will go with paint again to give it an all-round matching feeling. Underlight, that's lights on the actual frame itself, and you can fill those nodes up. I'm not going to do that to take way too long. You've got your headache racks that you can choose from. Which is a few of them as well. So you get the idea. There's quite a bit of, I suppose there's quite a bit. Then you've got, what's this here? Cab panels. That's the underneath panel. And again, you can put all your lights on there. Your tank is down here. Something like so. Oops. Okay. The backside. Gotta get rid of your headache rack for that. So you can see it. Backside. You can add slots for your lights with bars, shock box, bar, and slot. You can add the whole lot, whatever you want. And should be able to get an aero kick on here. Antenna. Oh, this is the back window. You can go with visor and antenna. Aero wings. There we go. You can get the white whale tail, or you can have the aero and whale tail. So you can have the lot. So you're getting the idea. And as far as rims go, let's just go with the DOMS ones. Where are the DOMS wheel? Back there it is. So not a great deal of wheels to choose from in the DOMS pack. I've actually used custom wheels from Steam. And then you have your tyres. Again, 4 different tyres. Again, I'm not going to go through it all. And you're getting the idea, all right? There's a bit there. I'm not going to go through it because this will take me all night to go through, and I want to get into this and let you know exactly how I feel about this truck and whether it's money well spent or not. All right, so let's go for a quick look at it in the game. There we go. So like I say, it does come out well. Let's jump inside the cab so you can have a look at the cab inside and how I've done this one. It's a bit dark in here at the moment. Let's see if we can try somewhere and light it up a bit. And again, I've used a mod engine. I haven't used the DOM engine because I didn't really like their engines that much. Light in here. Didn't want to change it first. I'm going to get light in here. Doesn't look like it, does it? Okay, well that'll do. Alright, so as you can see, the gauges are well appointed. Got everything you need to know there, and they're all working. All working gauges. So you can see air pressure's working. Everything's working. Temperature gauge is all working. So there's no problems there. Interior wise, well appointed. Whoops. And everything looks great. Exterior wise, again, jump outside. Looks good. Like I say, you've got quite a bit of customization you can do, but not a hell of a lot. I'm comparing this to other Peterbilts that I've got, and most of the other ones that I've got, in fact, All of the other Peterbilts that I've got are free. I haven't paid for. This is the only paid Peterbilt that I've got, and I try not to have paid mods because of the simple fact that I run convoys on dedicated servers, and a lot of people can't afford the paid mods, so I keep everything to a minimum as far as paying mods. And like I say, the only reason I bought this is because it was on special, because there would have been no way in the world I would have paid $80 for a truck mod. Being totally honest with you, that's my own opinion. To me, that's just out of this world as far as the price goes. But when it dropped to 40, I thought, why not? I love the free version of it. The Dom's diesel and chrome 379 free version. Like I say, I've been running that for years, and I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great truck, still do. And my honest opinion on this truck, if it wasn't for the fact that it was $40, I'm so glad that I didn't spend even $65 on it. In fact, I'm a little bit peeved that I spent $40 on it, because it's not living up to the expectations that I thought it would, being that it was touted as one of the better paid 379s or 389s, same thing, out there. It is a great looking truck. I don't see the value in it. I'm sorry, I'm just letting you know my honest opinion. I have paid for it out of my own money. I'm not asking for a refund because it's not that bad, but it's, as far as mods go, the free mods like the Res built and the Hater built that you can get, although they're 389s, 379s, whatever you want to call them, they're very similar in style, and I'll probably get hate on that. But anyway, the fact is that the Peterbilt, the Hater built, the Res built and the Hater built, to me, have a lot more customization, a lot more ways to make the trucks or make those trucks unique for your own personal flavour, with just the stuff that they come with. But being able to add other things, other mods to it, makes it so much better. Whereas, for example, in the cab of this, you can't add any of Sissel's mods or anything like that. There's no nodules or nodes for it that you can add. Sissel's, not that I'm aware of. Let's quickly check, because I could be totally wrong in that, because I didn't really check, but I was led to believe that you can't use Sissel's stuff on it. And now I do have, well, there you go. No, you don't. Let's just double check that I've got everything ticked. Yep. And Sissel's is in this profile. So no, I can't use any Sissel's. I normally use Fazel's CapCat and have a cat sitting on the dash, but there's no node for that. Now, he does say that it's not dependent on any other mods, so therefore there should be very few conflicts with it. And again, I can't find any conflicts with it. It runs fine. Nothing's glitching. There's nothing missing that I can see. It again, if you're going to think about getting Dom's paid version, have a look at the free version, and if you're happy with it, stick with the free one, my opinion, because the free one, in my opinion, is nearly as good as this. I know that's going to get me a lot of hate again. You're going to get all those Dom fans out there saying to me, "Oh, you're totally wrong. The free version doesn't have this, doesn't have." Yeah, okay, it may not have everything this has got, but I will say this: I liked it. I enjoyed it, and again, I still am. I've still got it in one of my other profiles. I got the free version in there, and like I say, if I had a known beforehand, I wouldn't have spent my $40. Sorry, my opinion. Just wanted to let you know. Please don't hate on me. Again, it's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, and others might totally disagree. Great looking truck. Okay? Not taking that away from it. Great looking truck, but not worth the $40. All right. Hopefully that helped you out if you're deciding to purchase this truck or not. Dom, if you're watching, I don't mean to diss your product. I would suggest to you maybe drop your price, and you probably won't do that because you've got a market at the moment. But yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed that, people. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. I guarantee I'm going to get a lot of thumbs down on this one. And don't hate on me. I'm just giving my opinion because I'm a very frugal person. I don't like spending money because I don't have a lot of money to spend. All right, so hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Look after yourself, people.